Let's go on, guys, and on this part we will take this geometry collection and make it much nicer to play with. So as we can see, look at those fractures. Those are very boring. I want to add some noise into it, make them look much more realistic. So what I'm going to do is go to fracture mode again, and I want to reset this whole thing. I want to reset it and go to uniform again, and I want to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to add some noise. Let's add some noise. I want to set this value to 10, but I really recommend you to play with those stuff. And 0.05, but I want to tell you this thing, guys. This will upscale the triangle counts of this geometry collection of this asset, and if you want to create like really big distractions, I don't recommend you to use the noise. And if you are using noise, which I recommend because this is beautiful, you will have to set this point spacing into much higher value. So let's go with this. I'm going to hit on fracture, and now let's look at this pattern. This is much more beautiful. Let's do this auto thing again. Auto cluster. This time I want those clusters to be a bit smaller, so I will be having 20 cluster sites. Let's click on cluster and let's see what is happening now on level 1. This is beautiful. Let's go on selection. Now let's see how this will be looking without colors. I'm going to click on the geometry collection, go to the details panel and search for color. I want to uncheck the show bone color, and now if we will hit play, we will see what is going on in the real game without those colors, and this is looking good, guys. But as we can see, the internal of the broken wall is just not realistic. We are using the same material of this static mesh, and we will have to change it. So we are going to do it right now. I'm going to go into the selection mode, this select the mode again stuff, I have no idea what it's called, and I'm going to go to the fracture mode again, and I'm going to set the materials of this geometry collection. I'm going to go to material under the utilities section, and as right now we have only one material to this geometry collection, but I want another one. I want the interior of the geometry collection to be different. First of all, we can see how the wall is going to be exploded. If we go into view settings, explode amount, and play with it. Of course, we can choose the fracture level. Let's do it 2. This is beautiful. So we have the second material, and I'm going to search for concrete, and I have this material called concrete inner, but you can use whatever you want, whatever is suitable for your project. And I want to assign this material. I want to assign material 1, material on index 1, which is the new one, only to the internal faces. We can go external, I don't want it. We can go on all faces. No, I want only the internal faces. And this one is whether to only assign materials for faces in the selected bones or the all the geometry collection. If I go right now and click on assign material, what this will do? This will assign material only to the internal faces of the selected bones. I've clicked on it and the internal of those bones are set up to the material that I want, but I want to all of the geometry collection. So I click on assign material now after I uncheck this, and here we go. We have a different inner material. And if you want to fracture again something, you have to add the material first, and then if you want to fracture another piece and have its material different again, you want to choose this material. Let's choose the internal material of those pieces again, and if I will click fracture, this piece is broken into pieces again, and those will have the new material that we have assigned. Thank you guys. I think this is very good for the second tutorial. If you like my content, please hit the like button, and if you want to subscribe me, feel free to do it. Thank you very much, guys.